Hello. Welcome to Lori's Classroom Stories and Crochet.
Hi there, it's Lori and I'm here with a classroom story. I was teaching about biases in sampling processes. So we talked about how voting is not actually, it's not random sampling because, first of all, it's a census in that it's every vote counts or should count. And people choose to vote or not vote. My cat came to visit. There she is. She's a cutie little patootie. Anyway, so we were talking about voting and that it technically has voluntary sample bias because you have to choose to vote. So one of the students said, well, that means it's not good and it's biased. I explained, well, technically, yes, voluntary bias, but you're not doing a sample, and so it has the chance of being not representative because if people choose not to vote or can't vote or whatever the situation is. So it could be not representative, so it's flawed in that way, but you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. The look of horror on this girl's face was, Miss Mac, why would you throw a baby out? So then I had to explain, throw the baby out with the bathwater is just a phrase, and it just means just because the bathwater is dirty doesn't mean you throw the baby out too. So anyway, so I have a question for everyone. How many of you have heard and or used that phrase to don't throw the baby out with the bathwater? My daughters didn't know what it was or had never heard it, so it's not as common as it used to be. Oops, sorry about that. It's not as common as it used to be. I certainly grew up hearing it, and obviously I used it, and I think it's fairly self-explanatory. You're not actually throwing a baby out. I am so sorry I'm having all these issues with my camera, but we'll just go with it. Okay, the crochet project that I'm here to talk about, now that we know, but please let me know in the comments. Do you use throw the baby out with the bathwater, or don't throw the baby out with the bathwater? Or have you heard it? Or is that a brand new phrase that you've never heard? So anyway, I want to know that in the comments. I might put it on the community tab too. Just get a kind of a vote. How many people use it or know it. What I'm here to talk about with the crochet is I have actually finished this now. So this is all the same as in the last video with, and that's, like I said, I probably should have done the magnets reversed from what I did, but it's fine. They do hold really nicely, those Timu magnets. Maybe I'll put those in there. So I used a Crystal Bag a Day crochet pattern for making a flat bottom, because I did want this bottom to be flat, or could sit up flat like that. That's the cuter side. So she has a flat bottomed liner for your purse pattern, and I used an old sheet. So here's the liner. I did not do a stellar job because something I didn't do that Crystal said you need to do is actually measure. I just kind of eyeballed it. I cut it way larger than it needed to be, so I had to make some modifications. Plus I added 2 little pockets inside in addition to lining the inside. Part of the reason I really felt that this needed to be lined is it still does shed just a little bit because it's dog and wool and alpaca. I don't think the alpaca is shedding at all, but even with the felting, which took care of most of it, it still sheds a little bit. Anyway, so that's the liner, and like I said, I put 2 little pockets inside. And I'm really happy with how it looks. The light green looks really nice in there. I don't know if that is very true to color there. It's a mint green is what I would call that. But that's the completed purse. All bag of a day crochet patterns within this purse, except for I added the pockets and I added this on the outside. I think it's called the seed stitch, where you do a single and then a double. Single, double, single, double, to give it a little bit of texture. Anyway, but there it is. It's all done. And just remember, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.